Welcome back. It's slipping again, 29.43, not very far from the lows of the day now, 123 points lower on the Nifty and 4% lower on the Sensex as well. That's 380 points at 97.90. So at least from the look of it, that reversal of short positions has not worked out, at least for the day. That's what it seems like. But Akhil Hirani of Majumdar and Company joins in to talk about that. He's an expert on the subject. Akhil, afternoon. What is your observation of what you heard from the Finance Ministry, and do you think it's feasible that SEBI would have sent out such a directive?
Frankly, I mean, there's a lot of discussion that's been going on the subject over the last couple of days, and there was this meeting that was held yesterday as well. So we really find this quite interesting because yesterday, if anything would have had to be spoken, SEBI would have spoken and informed all the FIIs, and so the need to send another email or a further directive to some FIIs, from what it sounds like, seems a little unlikely to us.
Akhil, afternoon. Have you had a chance to speak to any of the FIIs who were present at that meeting though? Because from our sources, the sense we came away with was that this was for future positions, existing positions held as they were.
No, we did speak to a couple of FIIs who were in the meeting, and that is exactly what was conveyed to us as well. And, that's what we've been telling our clients who were not in the meeting also, that, this is for future positions, and, that's what SEBI's view has been. So, yeah, this is, all new information.
I heard you say, Akhil, that today the communication might have gone up to only a handful of FIIs, not to all of them. Is that what you hear, that it's been a specific missive which has been sent out? Because that also is unlikely from the regulator.
Yeah, that's the sense I'm getting. But again, there's nothing to confirm this either which way.
How do you think the process will be set out from here on, Akhil, in terms of a 1, 2, 3? I mean, because the indication we got from the Finance Minister's tone was that there was just a few days to do this.
This actually goes to the larger question of whether SEBI can actually do this or not, and, the whole issue of jurisdiction of SEBI on derivative instruments or transactions which are outside of India, although the underlying shares may be Indian shares at a certain level. So, our view on this is that, and I mean, this is, affirmed in cases as well. You had the UBS case some years ago where it was held that SEBI jurisdiction only extended to India, and they basically affirmed the legal position. So in light of that, obviously SEBI has been guarded in terms of its position. Mr. Bhave came and said he disapproved it, but he didn't really say that, this is not allowed or that they would not permit it, and there is no circular to that effect. So obviously there are different views even internally, and because of this, there is no clarity that's coming forth from the regulator. So, the way we look at it is that I think FIIs are being cautious because nobody wants to tread on the toes of the regulator, and if there is a practice that the regulator has a view on, although it's not a documented view for various reasons, then you do need to be cautious. SEBI does have powers to investigate and to call for documents and to probe if it feels that any person connected to the securities market is doing something which is causing the market to go in a certain direction. So, people would want to be watchful of that, and, the fact that you can be stuck in investigations and fact-finding missions which can be detrimental to your reputation and business in general. So I think that's really the sense. I think, most FIIs will adhere to what SEBI's views are, whether that may be legally correct or not. And so I think that the next few days will tell, what happens, on this whole short selling issue.
Akhil, thanks very much for joining in. We'll come back and wrap up trade for you.